All right, let's get something straight. Google, it didn't win AI by building better models. Meta, it just bet on the same lesson. Everyone's losing their minds over the Meta Manus deal, like it's some big agents are here moment. But no, that's not really the story. It's more of a decoy, I think. If Meta just wanted another AI company, they already have models, plenty of them. If they wanted hype, there were louder startups to buy, flashier decks, better buzzwords, if you will. But they didn't buy Manus for hype. They bought Manus because Manus did, well, kind of the unsexy thing. They stopped chasing attention and started really going after outcomes. While everyone else is tweeting demos and arguing about benchmarks, it's like Manus was asking a boring question a lot of AI teams have avoided. Does this actually do something useful for a real person? Now, not a demo, not like a lab result, an outcome. And Meta took notice. Now, zoom out, Meta already owns attention at a scale most companies will never touch. WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, billions of people every day. They know where people are. They know what they want. They know when they want it. But attention, that's not the problem anymore. Intent is useless if you can't turn it into some sort of action. And that's what Meta didn't have. Google already showed us how the movie plays out. They didn't win by standing on stage and just talking about Gemini. They won by really embedding do this for me into the places people already were working. Open a doc, beautify this slide, open a long email, summarize this, open a spreadsheet, calculate this. No new workflow, no context switching, no random AI stuff, just outcomes right where the work already happens. And I think that's the lesson. And that's why Manus mattered. This wasn't a model bet, so to say. It was more of an interface bet, a bet that the next wave of AI winners isn't just asking users to come to them. They'll show up where users already are. Think Slack and docs and feeds and messages and inboxes, probably the boring places, the sticky places. That's where AI stops being just this feature and really becomes part of the infrastructure. And once that starts to happen, we're all going to start questioning kind of the core question. It's not, does this product use AI? Nobody cares. What we're really going to be talking about is what can I get done without leaving where I already am? That's not a feature shift. That's a distribution shift. And most AI startups, they're playing that old game, but build something cool, hope users show up, and pray for distribution magically appearing. Meta, they don't need to pray. They already own the distribution. They just needed a clean way to turn intent into action to scale. And that is what they bought with Manus. And by the way, this isn't about Meta. This is a warning shot to every GTM team, every AI founder, every operator still obsessed with models and specs and demos. If your AI requires some new tab or some BS habit or some new workflow, you're going to be losing. The winners aren't always the smartest models. They're the closest ones, closest to the user, closest to the work, closest to the moment someone thinks, hey, I wish this was easier. Meta just told us which side of the shift they're on, and we can all be arguing about agents on Twitter while they're building distribution. And honestly, distribution, it always wins.